Hello everyone, I'm going to show you today quickly how to take out your battery, car battery of a Toyota Yaris Echo or Vitz, depending on where you live, because it's something really simple that anyone can do, and I'm just going to show you if you had doubts about how to go on about it. So here's the battery, and there is this holding it in place. This is the minus terminal, the plus terminal. So what we're going to do first is you just lift that cover to get to the plus terminal. You'll need a 10mm key to undo this nut and this one. I've already done that. Take off the minus first, put it aside, make sure it doesn't come in contact again. Then do the same thing, undo this little nut and remove the plus terminal. This one has all this plastic box coming along with it, but that's normal. There are actually fuses in there, but I'll detail that in another video about the fuses. Now you have this holding it in place, same thing, 10mm key, just untighten it, and then you should be able to make it come by hand. What I do, the simplest way to do this is to make this one come up almost fully. This one you can undo it a little bit as well, but you don't need to. And then you have to push down and pivot this metal rod. I'll show you why. And same thing on the other side. But I'm just gonna take it out. Oh yeah, there's this cable, the accelerator pedal, and now we can take this off. Alright, I'm gonna show you how it works. See, these they hook up at two different spots under the battery and keep it in place when you screw this down. So to take it off, they will be both in that position. All you have to do is push them down and turn them just 90-degree angle turn. Same for both, and then you can just take it out. I'll show you the holes when we get the battery off, which is what we're going to do right now, because that's all there's left to do. With two hands it's a bit easier, of course. And there's your battery. So now you can bring it inside if you want to charge it for the night, especially if it's winter and it's not dead but you want to just give it a little more boost. So that's what I did a couple of days ago. Here you have this plastic thing underneath, so the battery sits on there. Just make sure it's straight when you put it back. And here are the holes where the sort of bracket holds it in place. One there and one here, which you can't see. Once you're done with charging your battery and putting a new one in, you do exactly the opposite. Make sure you put the minus this way towards you and the plus down there. You put first the plus back on, make sure the terminals are nice and clean, and you can put some contact fluid or penetrating fluid on them to keep them corrosion free, and they'll have a better contact. And then just screw this back on and tighten it nicely with the key. Same thing for the minus. So make sure you're putting the right ones at the right place. If you touch the battery the other way around, so if you had put this back on the minus and this was the plus, when you're going to touch, you're going to have a big spark, and it's probably going to blow a fuse which is in this box. And as I said, I'll do a video for that because that's what just happened to me before. So now just put this back on, same thing, tighten it, bring this cover down, put this back on. If you haven't undone this nut, you'll do first this side. Well, you can't see, hook it up down there, and then hook up this one. You can't see much, but it's not difficult to do. And then just screw both of these nuts down until they hold the battery tightly in place. You don't want your battery jumping around, so now you're done. You've changed your battery. Little advice, you can always check it. If it's a full battery, should be at 12.6 volts, an empty one 12 volts, and in between you have the percentage of your battery life. So it's 12.3, that will be 50%, and you got the picture. So you can always start by charging it up. It can give it a bit more lifetime, and if it really, once it's fully charged, still is like 12.3 or 12.2, that means it reached the end of its life. So you're better off changing it, especially if you're approaching winter. If you're in winter, batteries do suffer quite a lot with cold weather. So as you can see, anyone can do that. Really simple little job that you can do yourself, save you a bit of money and some time, of course. And if you're in an emergency, it's always better to do this at home than to have someone come and help you out. Alright, if you have any questions, don't hesitate, and wish you a good battery change. See you next time.